What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and welcome back to the Danger Zone. This is exclusive content you will not find anywhere else. I haven't even talked about it on my channel. This is something special for everyone who is subscribed to the Danger Zone. This is Wrestlemania 32 Imagined. Everyone has been talking about Wrestlemania. What WWE is going to do, what WWE should do. And I'm here to bring all these ideas logically together and present it to you through WWE 2K16. The one thing that has been on my mind this week is Bray Wyatt. The majority of the people who watch WWE gravitate towards Bray Wyatt. His character reeks of old school, especially when compared to modern day WWE. The man behind Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda. He plays his role better than anyone on WWE TV. When he speaks, we all listen. He's that damn good. The other great thing about Bray Wyatt, and this seems to be overlooked by not only the WWE, but its audience as well, is that he possesses that unpredictability factor, where everyone else on the WWE roster pretty much marches to the beat of Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn. Bray Wyatt has consistently been great, week in and week out, especially in a WWE year that has been their worst in decades. Bray Wyatt has always been one of the must-see main roster regulars. Besides Kevin Owens, he is the best heel on the roster. I would even go as far to say, though it mostly didn't make any sense to me, he had the feud of the year with Roman Reigns. Cena and Owens was a very close second, because what that did for Kevin Owens when it was first introduced, that also is at the top of my list for 2015. That's a very close second. No matter how highly we talk about Bray Wyatt, most of his 3 years in WWE has been directionless, with stop and start pushes, huge swings of momentum, and then suddenly it all comes to a stop. Bray Wyatt has never made it a top priority in WWE to chase any championship gold. So where do we go with Bray Wyatt in 2016? WWE needs to right this ship when it comes to Wyatt and make him a viable threat in the WWE that will not, and I stress that word highly, not be the one to drop a feud, but instead look like the face of destruction we know that he can be. And that starts in April. That starts at WrestleMania 32. And that starts with the icon, Sting. People for years, including myself, I'm guilty of this first and foremost. And I'm sure you guys listening are guilty of this as well. We've all had this infatuation with the idea of Undertaker and Sting at WrestleMania 32. But really, if you think about that idea, if you dissect that idea down to its very core, what will that match accomplish? Outside of nostalgia, outside of seeing two legends face to face in front of the largest crowd in WWE history, what will that match accomplish? Nothing. The end result of Sting and The Undertaker will be nothing. Sting has had a failed WWE run, and honestly, his WrestleMania match with Triple H didn't do much for me, as I thought it padded Triple H's ego more with a win over WCW's last remaining soldier. Sting's record in WWE means nothing. While Sting might possibly have one more match in him after the Night of Champions scare with Seth Rollins, why not use him the right way at WrestleMania? Bray Wyatt versus Sting in front of 100,000 people in Arlington, Texas is the best possible scenario for WrestleMania 32. All Bray Wyatt needs is a big match victory. That's it. That's all he needs. It seems like every time we see him in a high-profile feud, he's the one putting other people over. John Cena and The Undertaker, to name a few. Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell in October. Sting would not have a problem losing and putting over Bray Wyatt. The atmosphere at WrestleMania for these two would be fantastic. The promo work that we would see on Monday Night Raw not only would give us something watchable on Monday Night Raw for at least 15 minutes, it would be absolutely epic. And Bray Wyatt can finally get that big elusive victory that he hasn't had the opportunity to nail down. The way the current product stands, a victory over Sting for Bray Wyatt would be bigger than any title in WWE right now. Sting versus The Undertaker, we all know, would be an amazing spectacle in Arlington, Texas. You know it. I know it. Every fan who's a fan of WWE knows this. But if WWE is serious about their future, and if WWE is serious about forgetting the dreadful nightmare that was 2015, Sting versus Bray Wyatt is clearly the best option. Not only for them, not only for the WWE fans, not only for WrestleMania 32, but for Bray Wyatt and Sting. This is WrestleMania 32 imagined in 2K16, where I take the most logical choices for WrestleMania 32 matches and I bring them to life for you right here exclusively on the Danger Zone. This is JD, this is Sting, this is Bray Wyatt, and this is WrestleMania 32. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A match that everybody has been anticipating. Sting versus Bray Wyatt. The last remaining soldier, the last light. That is WCW. The Icon versus WWE's own Face of Destruction, the Eater of Worlds, with the Wyatt family backing him, Bray Wyatt. There's only one event that this match could take place at, and that is WrestleMania. For weeks now, Bray Wyatt has been taunting Sting, harassing Sting. And finally, Sting gave in. He was issued the challenge by Bray Wyatt, and he accepted it 1 week ago on Monday Night Raw. Sting taking out the entire Wyatt family with this very same baseball bat. The baseball bat that has become an icon to the man Sting. This crowd is ready. There's not one human being in this arena that is sitting on their ass, man. Everybody is standing on their feet. And Sting is ready. Sting awaiting the arrival of Bray Wyatt. And here we go, man. Here we go. Bray Wyatt with one of the most ominous entrances in WWE. With the entire audience here at WrestleMania lighting the way for the Eater of Worlds right down to ringside, man. His Fireflies. What Bray Wyatt needs to do is he needs to come out tonight and be physical. He needs to prove a point to Sting. This is WrestleMania. This is something that Sting should not be taking lightly. Bray Wyatt is a very, very dangerous man. We all know that. We can take a look at him right now, pacing around the ringside. We know that he is ready. He's been wanting this for weeks. And now the time has finally come. It's put up or shut up for Bray Wyatt. He wanted the match with the Icon. He wanted to end Sting's career. He's got it in front of the largest WrestleMania crowd of all time. Here we go, man. Sting is ready, focused. Bray Wyatt is Bray Wyatt. People are on their feet, ready to go, and the bell is rung. Now the match is on the way. Collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. Sting with the armbar. Sting, a former WCW World Heavyweight Champion 6 times. Former WCW United States Champion twice. Former TNA World Heavyweight Champion 4 times. And is soon to be WWE Hall of Famer. One of the most decorated athletes in our business. The 30-year veteran, Steve Borden. Sting in control right now. Working that methodical pace. Irish whip. Far side of the ring. Clothesline to Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt goes down, and Sting on the aggression. Taking it to Bray Wyatt. That's exactly how Sting needs to work this match. He needs to come out, and he needs to be aggressive. Bray Wyatt, what a short arm clothesline, levels the icon, and he's laying flat on his back. Crowd doesn't seem too happy here. Bray Wyatt, rake of the eyes. Setting him up, middle of the ring. Abdominal stretch slam down to the ground by Bray Wyatt. Back and forth contest. Both men trading maneuvers in the middle of the ring. Big right hand by Bray Wyatt. Scoop slam, reversed. Sting shoves Wyatt away. Irish whip. Bray Wyatt hits hard and he goes down, man. Sting, again, keeping that aggression. Jawbreaker by Bray Wyatt. Nicely done with the counter. Sting blocks that. Right hand of his own. Sting positions Wyatt in the middle of the ring. Look at the power. Look at the power, man. Electric chair down to the ground. Old school move by the icon. Again, Sting positions him in the middle of the ring. German suplex by Sting. Sting pulling out the high offensive moves here, man. You gotta like it. You gotta like it. This is exactly what he needed to do. Coming out of the gate. Going one-on-one with Bray Wyatt. Big atomic drop. Levels Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is down. Sting goes for the first cover of the match. 1. And a 1 who ain't gonna beat Bray Wyatt like that. Sting continuing the offense. Kick to the back of the neck. Drops the big leg drop. Bray Wyatt, a 3-year veteran in WWE, has mingled with the best. John Cena, The Undertaker, Roman Reigns, amongst others. And here we go again, another electric chair, man. Sting doubling up on his offense. That took a lot out of Sting, man. Crowd chanting for Sting. They're into it. Sting's going for the next cover, man. Look at this. 1. Another 1 count. Sting has to do a little bit more if he wants to beat Bray Wyatt here at WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt visibly absent by ringside is the Wyatt family, which is very odd. Usually they're following him around everywhere, but tonight Bray Wyatt wanted this match to be one-on-one at WrestleMania, man. No interference and nothing to get in the way. Another big atomic drop by Sting. Those atomic drops are going to be taking their toll on the big man, working the lower back and the spinal area. Neck breaker by Sting. I like Sting's offense here, man. He is being very aggressive, and he's taking it to Bray Wyatt just like he needed to. Clothesline misses. Bray Wyatt. Uh-oh. He was going for that exploder suplex. Sting with the big hip toss. Sting, the 30-year veteran, man, outsmarting Bray Wyatt. He has been 1 step ahead, and he's going for another cover here. 1, 2. 2 count, and Bray Wyatt kicks out. Wrench it on the neck here, man. Sting slowing the pace down. Slowing the pace down. This is more of Sting's style, man. Bray Wyatt's got that high offense, big move type match. Here we go. Just like I stated here, man. Bray Wyatt with that big scoop slam, man. Vertical slam. Sting with a nice reversal. Seems like every chance Sting gets, he's reversing Bray Wyatt, man. This is where the ring awareness and the ring expertise of Sting after 30 years comes into play. Big arm drag by Sting. Look at this, Scorpion Death Drop! Scorpion Death Drop out of nowhere! Sting going for the cover, can Bray Wyatt survive? 2! Bray Wyatt kicks out, and Sting can't believe it! Sting went for the kill with that Scorpion Death Drop, and Bray Wyatt manages to kick out at a 2.5. Oh my God, man, the crowd is on their feet, and they can't even believe it. Bray Wyatt in the corner with an elbow. Snap neckmare. He's got to slow the pace down, and that's what Bray Wyatt's doing, man. Reverse chin lock. Beautiful strategy by Bray Wyatt, man. You got to slow the pace down after that explosive Scorpion Death Drop out of nowhere. One more of those, and we could see Sting raising his hand in victory here at WrestleMania. Face of destruction, Bray Wyatt. Look at this, another pump handle slam. Nicely done. Bray Wyatt setting him up, getting him ready for Sister Abigail. Look at this, Bray Wyatt working on the leg now. Working on the leg of Sting. Nice reverse slam there, man. Almost a modified sidewalk slam. Look at this, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt dropping all the weight right across the chest of Sting. He's going for the cover. That might have knocked the wind out of him. 1, 2. Sting kicks out at a 2.5. Oh my God, and Bray Wyatt can't believe it. He thought he had him. Sting with a beautiful drop kick. Sting still has it. Irish whip. Bray Wyatt. Great ring awareness. Elbow to the back of the head, and then Sting with the reverse, with the jawbreaker. Bray Wyatt with a punch to the gut, man. This is getting down and dirty. Back body drop by Bray Wyatt. Both men fatigued. You can see it. Both men perspiring, fatigued. This is what happens when you work a highly offensive match. Right here, in front of the largest crowd in WWE history, man. Adrenaline is flowing. Sting, look at this. Going for the tombstone pile driver. He nails it. That took a lot out of him. Can he get the cover? That's a mistake, bro. That is a mistake. Sting did not go for the cover on Bray Wyatt. That could be a fatal mistake. That could be a moment in the match, if Sting does not win this, that he looks back on and says, I messed up. Bray Wyatt up. Look at this. I told you, out of nowhere, it could happen in a split second. Sister Abigail to Sting. That could be it. Great ring awareness by Bray Wyatt. Pulls him away from the rope. Oh my God. Sting doesn't know how he kicked out of that. Bray Wyatt can't believe he kicked out of that. What a match. They both now traded finishers. Sting here. Fall away slam. Going for the cover, man. Sting's getting desperate. He knows he has to pin him. 2. Wow! I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. How Sting actually kicked out of the Sister Abigail, man, is unbelievable. It literally came out of nowhere. That's what's so dangerous about Bray Wyatt. For a man his size, not many move like him, man. He could nail you with that in the blink of an eye. And it could be all she wrote. Let's look at the highlights. That was the Scorpion Death Drop from earlier in the match. Sting delivers the Scorpion Death Drop. He thought he had it, and Bray Wyatt gets the right shoulder up. Sting here with a fall-away slam. And I don't know how that was the ending of this match, man. Shocking conclusion to WrestleMania 32. And Sting gets the 1, 2, 3 with that fallaway slam. What a match. What a WrestleMania. Sting is pumped. And the 30-year veteran looks like he's got one more match left in him. What's Bray Wyatt going to do next? I don't know, man. We're going to have to find out on Monday Night Raw. This is JD. This is WrestleMania 32 Imagined. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. And I want you guys to think logically and give me your most logical WrestleMania 32 matches that we will see this April in Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, man. I got my opinions on it. I want to see where you guys sit with the way WWE is currently building towards WrestleMania. Like I said, this is JD, this is the Danger Zone, and this is WrestleMania 32 Imagined, man. I hope to see you guys right back here on the next episode. Until then, take care, and I'll see you all later.